This one is very thick, you have to bear it. Take a recommendation. On #39. Spend money. Double push toys are a relatively niche category in EDC circles. The performance in the secondary market is not eye-catching. But that doesn't #39. Stop Skinny Brother from thinking that X-Lock is the flagship of the old blacksmith #39. Spy War series. There are many flat pushing rows in major factory classes. Magnet class of mechanical class dazzling. The pace of which has some excellent works. But no matter how funny the plane is, it #39. Always a thumb. After exerting force for a long time, it is easy to cause tendinitis and thumb is very uncomfortable. And the double push force way will let the fingers as much as possible all involved. Very suitable for a long time to play. This X-Log 2.0 has made some improvements on the basis of the first generation of products. First, for patches cover the original exposed magnet slot. Effectively avoid the retention of dirty things in the trough. Beauty has also improved. But this also gives up the DIY space that can be equipped with magnets. At the same time, because it is a closed structure, it is difficult to hear the occasional slight overtones of a generation of products when playing. It is also a small regret. Secondly, the center pillar is recessed on all sides in the exposed part. Completely put an end to the generation of scratch problems. Also to BAME, luminous and other materials leave space for filling. Unscrew the screws and disassemble them thoroughly. You will find that most of the structural dimensions are basically unchanged from the previous generation. The most important improvement is the original 4-line. The bit screw was replaced with a thick iron column. Shuj said when evaluating the first generation of X-Log, these 4 screws have to limit and bear the impact. If you don #39, apply screw glue, you can play for a long time. There is a probability of loosening. If the screw glue is applied when the screw is turned, there is a possibility that the screw cap and the screw post will be disconnected under the excessive resume. And the 2.0 line position column is very thick. Same as magnets, the diameter fits perfectly with the patches on both sides. Completely solve the first generation of line position screw all hidden trouble feel contrast. There is little difference between the first generation and the second generation. Generation of the PowerPoint, the slope area is relatively large. It #39. Very comfortable to play. And the second generation, out of non-slip considerations, the slope is steeper, so the focus is smaller. Players who are used to playing in the first generation will get started with steel, and the second generation will be a little uncomfortable. In terms of price, the second generation stainless steel and the alloy are made of the same materials as the first generation. And unlimited. Small partners can buy on demand according to their own economic situation. Finally, it is concluded that the improvement of X-Log 2.0 is comprehensive and effective. Can be said that this should be the ultimate form of minimalist-style double push. Which do you prefer, first generation or second generation? Welcome to leave messages in the comment area and barrage. It is very suitable for recommendation. I would like to use the money. See you next time.